Picture this. You're one interview away from landing your dream job. But in that interview, you freeze. You don't even know what to say. Hi, I'm Meg from Truvy, and this is my cat Mo. He's always in the shots, so you will see him. And in the next 8 minutes, I am going to be giving you 5 specific phrases that you need to say that these hiring managers cannot resist. They love them, and I know because I have interviewed for jobs and gotten them from this. These are not just catchphrases and words, they're your ticket to sounding very confident, professional, and extremely hireable. And wait till you hear phrase 5. It's the sneaky one that makes them think, this person's a keeper. And you want to wonder why? It's because psychologically it flips the script, showing that you're a curious and not desperate person. And that is pure gold for getting hired. Want the secret sauce for your next interview? Stay around till the end, especially until number 5, and you'll hear you're hired. Before we dive into today's lesson, I just wanted to remind you to please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future English lessons. Let's get into the video. Okay, for our first phrase, it's all about wowing your future boss. To wow your future boss, I want you to say this in a job interview. I'm excited for this opportunity. Boom, instant enthusiasm points and instant points of dedication. Let's talk about why. When you say, I'm excited about this opportunity, it shows that you really want to get to work. It shows you're motivated and genuinely interested in the job. Job interviewers love this because it's pure positivity. This is something that you could say. I'm excited about this opportunity because I've always admired your company's innovation. Simple, but it hits hard. And you want to know why? It's because of the psychology behind it. Bosses love when you say something about them or something about their company. So make sure you talk about them and their company in a positive manner. Now, I want you to practice saying this with me out loud in English. I'm excited about this opportunity. Say it out loud and you can really feel that energy. All right, now we are on to our second catchphrase. This is the phrase that I want you to say when you are in an interview and you're about 8 to 10 minutes into it. You want to say, I'm a team player, and they'll know that you are a collaboration champion. This means that you work really well with other people, in case you didn't know, and that's something that companies love, especially hiring managers. It shows that you're going to fit right in with everyone else, and you're not going to stir up any sort of trouble. Add a bit more to your sentence. You could say, I'm a team player, and in my last job, I collaborated to meet tight deadlines. It's short, it's sweet, and it shows that you cooperate with a bunch of different people and you hit your deadlines. In doing this, it shows that you are a very important person that needs to be hired. Okay, now we are on to our third phrase, and this one's all about showing that you will meet your goals. So when you're in an interview, I want you to say at around minutes 10 to 15 that you hit goals and you love to crush them. And the phrase that you're going to say specifically is that you are results oriented. Bosses love this one and they love when people get things done. So being results oriented means that everything is all about getting things completed and getting them completed correctly. It shows outcomes really matter to you. What I want you to try and say is, I'm results oriented and I boosted my sales by 20% in my last role. And then you can put your own specific sentence at the end there. That was obviously just an example. So I want you to practice saying that with me. I'm results oriented. It screams that you're going to add value to an organization. Okay, so this is what you are always going to say at the end of an interview. For this phrase, I want you to say this around the end of the interview or maybe even halfway through, just to show the interviewer that you're really appreciating them. You're going to say, thank you for your time. Politeness always wins every single time in life. It's respect and gratitude in 4 little words, which is a perfect wrap up and a perfect summary. What I want you to say is, thank you for your time. I really appreciate the chance to discuss this role. You can practice it, and then you can also say, thank you for your time again at the end. It's easy, it's classy, and it's unforgettable. If you don't thank Americans for their time, they tend to get kind of annoyed or upset, and they do take that as really disrespectful. Americans love to be very positive in their manneristic values. So they like to say please, they like to say thank you, and they like when they hear it back. If they don't get a thank you for things, they're less likely to hire you, and they might not even hire you at all. So you need to say please, thank you, and also use all of your typical positive manners. If you have any questions on those, please drop it below. What are specific American mannerisms and respectful values that Americans like to see? Because I would love to make another video about that, and I think I will do that in the future. So now on to phrase number 5. In an interview with a company that speaks English, I want you to practice flipping the script in your job interview. I want you to ask them about themselves. People love when you ask about them. They love when you inquire about them and their company. The phrase that I want you to say in these job interviews is, I'd love to learn more about how your company works. I'd love to learn more about your position. I'd love to learn more about what my role would be. This is genius. It shows that you're super eager to grow, not just begging for a job. Psychologically, it makes them feel valued, like you're interviewing them too. For example, this is something that you could say. I'd love to learn more about how your team handles project management. I'd love to learn more about, and then you add your own twist to it. It's like a power move. It's psychological. People love when you ask about them. And there you have it. Those are your 5 phrases to land that English speaking job. There you have it. Let me give a recap for you. Here are the 5 main phrases to land you a job with an English speaking company. Number 1, I'm excited about this opportunity. Number 2, I'm a team player. Number 3, I'm results oriented. Number 4, thank you for your time. And the slick, I'd love to learn more about for number 5. You love to ask them questions about themselves. Don't forget that. Practice these daily and you'll sound like a pro. If you loved this video, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have additional English lessons coming out every single day. Don't forget about our Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. With almost 500,000 followers on Instagram, we have so many students that learn with us every single day, and make sure you're not missing out on that. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Mo. Okay. All right, I'm gonna